suspect, O.J. Simpson.
Personally, I look at this as one of the most tragic stories I'll ever know, let alone be a part of.
When THS O.J. Simpson premiered in 2002, the football legend was living in Florida, far from the bright lights of Southern California, where people treated him like a king for 3 decades.
I would say those years from 77 to really right into the 90s were the best years of my life.
He was on top of the world. He used to like to say occasionally that I could be bigger than the Pope right now.
O.J. Simpson had it all, worked really, really hard to get where he got, but in a moment's notice, gave it all back in a negative way.
The downfall of Orenthal James Simpson dates back to the 1980s, when signs emerged that O.J. the private man differed from his public persona.
Nicole used to tell me he had the darkest side that no one other than her had ever seen. And I just couldn't comprehend what she meant by that.
New Year's Day, 1989. Nicole Brown called 911 after an altercation with O.J. turned violent.
911 emergency, operator 461. Hello?
Simpson was charged with spousal battery. He pled no contest.
You got a black man beating up a blonde white woman. He came out smelling like a rose.
Everybody did always give O.J. the benefit of the doubt because he was an American hero. But Nicole, who was living in a state of fear at that time, that was undeniable.
What still haunts me to this very day is when she told me he was going to kill her, I looked her dead in the eyes and I said, no, he won't. I took her around the house, showed her all the pictures of him and the president's Heisman Trophy, NFL rushing title. He's going to give up all this and kill you? Come on.
During the pre-dawn hours of June 13, 1994, the mutilated bodies of Nicole Brown and friend Ron Goldman were discovered outside Nicole's condo in Brentwood, California. O.J. had just landed in Chicago for a golf tournament when he received the news from a police detective.
He said, your kids are fine. Your kids are fine. And then he said, Nicole was murdered. And I said, what do you mean? What do you mean? Murdered. And he said, O.J., I can't tell you anything. We don't know anything, but, you know, you're there. We need you to come home.
I still think about being up in Rockingham the day after the murders. O.J. told me what evidence they had and why he didn't take the lie detector test and look at him dead in his eyes. That's when I first believed he's lying to me.
Could he have done something so horrific? And in my opinion, yeah, he committed a horrendous crime.
Just 4 days after the slayings, LAPD named O.J. the prime suspect.
Mr. Simpson would have been arraigned this afternoon. As of this time, no one knows where he is. Mr. Simpson is a fugitive of justice right now.
This letter was written by O.J. today. First, everyone understand, I have nothing to do with Nicole's murder. I loved her, always have, and always will.
This is AC. I have O.J. in the car. Right now, we are okay, but you gotta tell the police to just back off. He's still alive, but he got a gun to his head.
At this time, do you wish to enter a plea guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
The whole thing was just surreal. I mean, O.J. Simpson on trial for murder.
This became a spectacle. It was like a circus. It became this incredible story with this incredible cast of characters.
For 9 months, the world fixated on every detail. The blonde hair fibers, the Bruno Magli shoe prints, and the now infamous blood-soaked glove.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
He was coached by the best defense team, and it worked.
Would you please stand and face the jury?
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
That moment in time has been played back on television over and over and over. And to see that reminds me of how shocked we all were to hear, you know, not guilty. Even his own defense team was blown away.
Moments after the verdicts came down, that's when you really saw just how divided America was along the racial lines.
2 years after the criminal trial, a civil jury found O.J. liable for the wrongful death of Ron Goldman and battery against Nicole Brown. Simpson was ordered to pay $33 million in damages. To date, O.J. has only paid out a small percentage of the money.
Once O.J. left California and moved to Florida, we saw him hit with some minor legal infractions. There was road rage. There was this weird cable piracy thing. We saw a completely different O.J.
When O.J. couldn't regain what he once had, I think it took him to a different place in his brain. I think he kind of like snapped again.
O.J., how are you holding up? I'm fine.
In 2007, O.J. Simpson was arrested for stealing sports memorabilia that he said was stolen from him.
The incident resulted in 12 felony charges, including kidnapping, assault, and armed robbery against Simpson and 3 other men. In October 2008, a Las Vegas jury convicted O.J. on all 12 counts.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to steal anything from anybody, and I didn't know I was doing anything illegal. I thought I was confronting friends and retrieving my property.
It's very rare that I have somebody talking to me at a sentencing about mens rea and criminal intent. It really doesn't matter. You went to the room, you took guns, you used force, you took property, and in this state, that amounts to robbery.
O.J. was sentenced to a maximum of 33 years in prison.
People ask me all the time, am I happy about O.J. being in jail now? The whole thing is horrible. These children have lost 2 parents, and there's nothing good anymore that can come out of any of this.
The sad truth is that O.J.'s story was supposed to go dramatically different than where it's gone. He wasn't supposed to be in his 60s serving time in prison, nor was he supposed to be this beloved sports figure who was accused of murdering his wife and a friend of hers.
I do not think we'll ever hear the 100% truth. I think it will never be found out.